How can I express my gratitude
for all the many things,
you've done for me?
Words are not enough,
To say thank you.
So Lord, you are my everything.
You're my everything.
How can I express my gratitude?
How can I express my gratitude
For all the many things,
you've
Father, you done for me, yeah.
Words are not enough to say thank you.
So Lord, you are,
You're my everything.
See, I call you God.
You put him on the side.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the location in which you are. And then see about trading for as say or the adomno as adom ye na wama yen kwa wama ya hoden na edwumedia efiada bia yaji ato yen so say ye de bebrem enen so odi sa hoden na kye na ye ba ma kwan with BWF Solicitors edwumedia ya to ni din say legal hour. Mejide say onua be ma onua ba me ma me papa nananom eja no mejidi se obi biara ankrankra bia otie ya no pei ahoden ewo ho na ye danyame ase ewo nkwan so de ache yen enen so sa de bia yekoba yekofareba yekwa yese yehwe nyoma ekokokoso na yetuhu anamo na yedi sa nimde no e de abra the community se ne be ya yebesua bibi efrim na yetuhu anamo na yehu ehin ha yen sa na enen so yeba makwan yene BWF Solicitors yatu abom se edwumedie se ne amunimo no enen so ye de aba mejide se enche bia me resource person ene me wo no me ni agitu na me introduce no enche bia na waba na dwumedi a ye wo ene mamo no na ye de amamo na ansa na obeba no mesrew onye hu yempe bomoden na share program no unkoa emfa unkoa enhwe na untu wa adwemu se enye ennempo na ebeboa wa ochene bi une bi eho ekana obetumi enya na obetumi enya na ode ahenha ne ho intimesre onuadofo share program no koyen Facebook ne so koyen YouTube ne so koyen radio ne so bebi biara obeti bia bomodian na share na obi nso enya enhwe metwa me ho sema mediane manyeti mesa abasisia.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws. There are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.
Onuadofo ya san be biemo na ye no eba beto aso na membom nkomo kakra bi ene se ya nyina ye nim se yetu kwan eba abrochire a ana se krofoforo so a ye nyina yetu ni za abrochire nkankan bebi a ye wo UK sisie ye nim se obi biara oba obi a woni botae a odeba na mom so bedu obi beka so me ba visit me besra me ma me besra me papa me besra me mba me betwa me ho kakra na mom obeba no ehu se asetena yi menye bitena ya nka mepe enti menhwɛ na mempe ebi nso a na ɔba no wambɔ amane sɛ meba aba betena enti waba behyem ɔbaa ya wankɔ afedie broni bɛka ɔbaa ya wanje ho nkrata sɛ ɔbaa bɛkɔ nti na kyerɛ sɛ waba bɛyɛ illegal sa illegal na kyerɛ sɛ illegal immigrant wabɛhyɛ kurom ha obi wɔ ha say wahyɛ ha 20 years and over and so ahoɔden ana nkrata ɛbɛma wo ahoɔden na wode twitwa wo ho de bɛkɔba de akɔ etu kwan etumi aba no embi ana oni bi nti wo bɛka sɛ ɔyɛ illegal impo ni ɔde bɛyɛ adwuma a kyerɛ sɛ ɔno ani din sɛ mi osimesi me nie menim nie me de kɔpɛ adwuma ɛnsan sɛ ɔnyɛ legal immigrant nti no na kyerɛ sɛ akɔyɛ asɛm de ama no ɛnyɛ no nko a dodoɔ na obi wɔ hɔ bɛ school owie yɛ no ɔse asetena deɛ menya nkɔ mentena mu kakra mpa adwuma kakra na mmom saa akonya na onyaayɛ na ɔde bɛ school no ebedu beebi etwam kɔ afei ɔpɛ kwan na setena a ɔde tena ha no abɛyɛ sɛ mmara so na ɔde te ha na akɔyɛ twema mentwen ɛkwan dodoɔ bebree so na nkrɔfoɔ ɛpɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛ legalize their stay ɛwɔ kurom ha ɛwɔ UK abɔnten so sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a sɛ wonam na wɔ nkrata wɔ homa wɔ ahoɔden a wonam a ɔho sɛ wonam a wonam boldly confident kyerɛ sɛ wonsuro biribia nanso sɛ wonni bia sɛ bitafrakyɛ wohu sɛ police are nkra ɛbɔ a na woyɛ ma agye wo hwem wowɔ adwuma mu ne ɛse abae na kyerɛ sɛ immigration for ɛba bɛyɛ omo one of their checks na woyam na opɛ baabi atete me see obi kura to me huri every abansoro so because mbimpo na enye ono na eba behwehwe no ye behwehwe obi wɔ ne fie ɔte sɛ immigration pɛ no the American we hwehwe fra abansoro so obehu a wabesi fom a sɛ enye nyame a ida sɛ obehwere ne nkwa anani na mbebubu saa problems yi ene yato ye ho BWF Solicitors say ekwan wo huro bebree a sɛ wo ye illegal wo krom ha betumi ahwe atoto ne omeyie ne ama wo aba be ye legal ene say yen topic a ne ye de bremo no potomo kasa be ka say how to me producer we mpachofa to so ma me na me nkenka ne dedede emma matiefo na mahwefo how to become a legal migrant and a migrant in the UK even if you are now illegal just say illegal na just say nkokwan mu say wa be ye legal ne edwumedi e ba be die eye me de keke nti me srew fra wonu bi fra wadanfo bi teacher share this program because meaning majority facing this problem or mo nim kwan ya ombefa so a legalize their stay in the UK into topic here da makoma so papa me sremo mon share na enko ene menya 200 a me resource person me my name be kasa because obi be se okotron so hwe na ese apokonkron ye bre apokonkron na obetumi anam so na wode twitwa wo ho wo kromu ha many aba Sandra Fraser mechia me den chia kese pa edema o say mon share program no good morning fellow viewers please share the program or the patro emma mo say mon share sa na Newcastle say good morning manye and uncle unim ne pa kwa me de ba de yeah I say good God bless you for your help and you are offering to the Ghanaian community yes yeah that's it Mami Dakon or say good morning, lovely family. Mr. Momon share program. No, as time goes on, I'll be calling because I believe we want to say much in Ebeya Ubenya enough to be able to work on it. Na entry child. Anita Japan Auntie Annie. I say good morning, Uncle Ben and Manya. God bless you, guys, for this free advice. Share. Mami dakwa na kasano. Enti yebeko so me sremo mobile your Facebook BW Radio so yes abawa radio so afa anope enti se wo hwehwe BW Radio abomodin anabo BW Radio na ko Radio Garden and I say Modern Ghana na bod BW Radio benya wo ho etie sanso ne wo Facebook so live oko BWF Solicitors live Facebook na ye wo ho sanso ne wo YouTube na chese bebia Instagram Twitter, bebia, sisi akra ye ba TikTok. Enti no, bomodia na kohono, na kotie ye, na hwe ye, na sa adwumedie, ubenya ho enimdie. Jo, we dia me mami kasa enya tenten. Ena nyame adom BWF Solicitors, omopenye baako, eye Uncle Ben. Nyame adom afi ya celebrate 30 years of legal practice ewo community mu. Na kyerɛ sɛ yɛka abemfo na abemfo a yɛabi ne mu yie me so meka ho bi ti no medi enidie ebe invite Uncle Ben na mfa ɔno nso mfa nkyia kɛseɛ matiefoɔ na afei deɛ yɛbisa ayɛmbia update bi wɔ hɔ a sɛ update bi eni hɔ deɛ na yɛde dwumadie no ahyɛ ase ntem. Tinti good morning Uncle Ben.
Hi, good morning, Manyati. Net to say,
Nyame adom patro me ho yɛ paa so bia nso ho yɛ wɔ
Yehoadum Obia Hoye, Mamemfa, Quenya Isunchia, Obia, on our Bekaya Hoa, OTA, or Shayang, our Facebook, our YouTube, our LinkedIn. Ichiamunina, Yadamase, Sam Ribia, Nonso, your friend Moba, Ebekaya Ho. And Nano, Bepese, Yetiasia, Sir Cromohano, in Shishabi Waha. Sabio uhu sana ode bekwara wo ho a etimi boa samo behwe a minim samo hu a conservatives all those na omoko Brexit no na omoka sa immigration tina na omoka no ye nuaba ye maame yesewa Auntie Lizzie Trust am say minim samo hye no so de a ba woka se opese o grow economy na immigration and e be grow no. The conservative for no omatiase say migration ehia enti ene no ye pese ye boa na ye nyina ye be legal na ye nye legal no ye hu niema ye betimi afaso wono nso a wonya mba ha obeba ha no wote ase se akwan bi wo ho a wo betimi afaso apart from the usual ones a ye nyina anima ye besa aboso biom no ya what tricks nkitinkiti bi a ena ne yebepese yebeyi na di na ye de a kire mo na aboa ama obia ehu se na okọ na obekọ de wo se wo ye ene de eni se wo ye ko BWF no aya ye kire papa na ye kire bone no nso se na be ya na enkopaw te se afidie.
Yo, Uncle Ben, that's it. For some kind, me say, and I say we illegal. Obeba be legal. Nature so benya nim die bi kan. Now they two anamo. Uncle Ben, that's it. For monko so share program ne mame na. Eye me de. Sa topic dey eye me de. Me yidi say dodo na be benefit from this. Na Uncle Ben bo where the be o say trickish no. Nature say bibi kenny bi wo ha. Ene de yenten yimpie. Isan say we yipia obia sentate no obia beto aguso na BWF Solicitors dey omo de ma community ne se ne be ya wonso hu be hinha enti no ye be koso na ye de adwumede enti Uncle Ben sisi a no ye be abehya asi mesrew enidie mu se o kan bibi se kwan bi wo ho a ewo se wo ye ena nneoma eni se wo ye. Enti yensha say if you are living illegal in the UK, you might be able to apply to become a legal migrant. Enti no kwan ben so ena sisi a metumi afaso memfa ne say me ye illegal ayembia akonya ben ede na o say me ye ede be na eni say me ye na metumi menso meba be ye legal na me ho ahenha me okrumu a patro me toma we de metio wadaro.
Okay, well first of all no say nhihye a ewo ho ne say at the moment no migrants ewo kromo ha no estimate no say about 9 point something million. Out of 9 point something million omo do so pa Indian for omo ye 860,000 followed by Polish omo ye 650. First, not Polish for a dorsal, but since Brexit, and over 200,000 of Polish nationals echo. If Ghana for estimating vary between 100,000 to 200,000. That is the estimate for Ghana. For Nigeria, for about 350 to 400,000. Nationalities no dodo na fi Commonwealth countries and omode abaha. Pasana mo be hu no India for and the doors because India so omodo so pa and Nigeria for so of Africa almost omodo so pa. Enti dia me pese obi a hye no so no se wo wa ha ana wo pese wo ba se wo pese wa brabo no koyi a na wo se mra na ya hyehye wa ha no e wo se wudi so. Enti waba first of all ebia or the ship na buy with the plane or the lorry and with the boat. Once I will remuno ya ma won hyehye wo se wudi so. Wadi so but emre no apa ho. Iti den na wo pese wo ye. The first thing I pese wo ye ne se wo pese ye kire se wo no wo ye nipa na wo se wo ye no. Enti wo passport and a national ID card bia wo begina so e de edi dwuma no. The second point wo pese wo kire ne se wo pese wo kire se wo fa akwa apaso ne bae ana se wo wa ha. Wo fa akwa apaso ne bae no enti bibi e kire se wo visa wo de bae ana se wo entry stamp wo de bae ana se wo uni entry stamp uni visa wo ye exempt person enti wo bae ba bia wo ticket ni ana se wo kromo ha enti niema e kire se wo ti kromo ha ni e bia usually bills utility bills in this anema no because bank statement no ni assist na e bia no ntimi mbie. Then the next issue no say wo pese wo kire se watena ha ache ma ye nyina nhye no nso se sa etena ha che no ehu hia pa because all those you were 7 years you were half of age you were 20 years no yet no so won't follow within any of the 3 highlighted areas na makana still obetimi aye application no so obetimi a kire se watena ha for a substantial time ehia se bibi potin bi wo wabrabo mu nti ema wotena ha why say awie no ye wo bibi nso a ebia wo hyebre mu asesa usually ebia ma ana se wo baaye no se bi wo de nyinsen efri Ghana ne baaye wo baaye no na wabetenem wunyan wo but wo ba no papa no wo Ghana wo ba no na won ware wabedu wonyem akabe eboso miensa wahia wo dofo bi a ose opel wone naka ti mo pese mo ye bibia ebeboa bear in mind say aware keke no anu nko antimi mmoa pase nyame ye wadom na wo na wo fa ho na wo fa wo ba akola na wawo no all those anya ne papa ne wukun no because bear man wo indefinite stay and now you're British citizen no akola no a British citizen all those anya ne papa ade a me pese obi a hye no nso no se wu tu ho anamo a se na ye kan ye obi wo ho a waba ebi a yare nti wantimi anko ye obi bi a ye fra no exceptional assurance eno no se wuntimi mfiri kromo ha by Monday ye fra no 31st October obetimi asend email akoma wo se wo ba ye no ebi a wo ho mfa bibi ayew eno nti no ye ma wo bibi ye fra no exceptional assurance na fatena mu kakra na ma wo ho ma wo ana se baby a wo kɔ no sa krono bi a bibi asi wo ho ebi a covid yaba China munim say places bi wo ho still on lockdown and it's an ema no enti wuntimi nkɔ eno nso ya de wo ho but ene emphasis no poten no eyaba nkola eyaba emma eyaba omo nananom ye wo omo wo kromo ha enti ombetimi aye bibi e friend UK Ancestry enti obi a ye from 17 years ade ko bia no se ye wo nana e wo UK ha Ghana for bebre wo ho a ye wo omo nana wa ha because omo ba ha in the early 60s 70s 80s and the 90s no omo se omo be wo wa ha e possible se e bia omo man nso awo ana se ye wo bi mu a ye wo omo wa ha in the early 60s omo kotena Ghana into those days no ye wo wa ha up until 1983 no now we're British 81 no now we're British citizen enti se wakotena Ghana na emom wawo ba na wo ba nso awo because ye wo wa ha na we British no wonana no nso ye British enti your friend UK Ancestry cover obia from the age of 17 I will betimi aba but in penifo e wa ha wo a wontena ha 20 years wo a wontena half of age we are above 25 wontena ha that period no den important na wobetimi aye hwɛ guidance notes ne law na say the exceptional circumstance be issues to do with wabrabo bibi e wabrabom private life na wopɛ wo kyerɛ sɛ kro na wo free so no sɛ ne no yɛse kɔ a walusu touch with obi ebi a baabi a wote kra no bibi esi hɔ ana sɛ bibi bi wɔ wabrabom ebi anya yare a ɛyɛ life and death but ɛyɛ yare bi a ɛno nti wo receive treatment wɔ ha saa nneɛma na ɛwɔ wabrabom mu no sɛ wobɔ no tɔfa na wotwerɛ ho krataa na wode yɛ application a ɛno nso etimi ma wasetena the other part no ɛyɛ nkɔlaa ya wo mo wɔ ha ana wo free baabi aba sɛ wonya rerɛ mu wɔ ha na wo yɛ akɔlaa ebi a wabɛka want bi ho ba holiday na want ni sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔgye wotena ɔmpɛ sɛ wokɔ once a wo yɛ akɔlaa a watena ha from any period from 5 years de kɔ no sɛ wobɛtumi aka sɛ saa period no wo ne nipa na wobɛtena ne nkyɛn no wo ne na establish bibi a friend of family life na ɛyɛ unreasonable sɛ ɛbɛma wo free kromo ha ɛno nso yɛ grounds a wobɛtumi agyina so finally mo twɛn mo British citizenship ɛno nti no mo overstay ansa na mo apply no since 28th of June this year no so wa overstayed and not 10 years no my krana so within the last 5 years no won't overstay here you were two requirements ayehwe you were lawful residence and your character within the lawful residence no mo nyina na mo nim say why overstayed and ka was whatna 10 years lawfully and sana wajo British citizenship but since the 28th of June no sad and so asesa it is even one tena ha lawfully for 10 years kra but what tena ha lawfully for 5 years wo meet sa lawful residence requirement no the 10 years adana ekɔ since the 28th of June sa answer na for character issues no so one tena ha lawfully for 10 years once we meet sa lawful residence requirement under the 5 years no either under section 6.1 and also section 6.2 schedule 2 ɛyɛ applicable ɔma amend ni nyina ama ɛboa Zambrano enso wɔ hɔ yenyina nim sɛ Zambrano no na yɛ problem because of akisenya no home office amend the law no ɔmo the guidance by but ɔmo the annex 1 aba still no ɛyɛ helpful ɛma ɔmo wɔ British children and also ɔmo wɔ EU children ɛno nti ne bibi wɔ hɔ a ɔmo ntimi mfi kromo hankɔ because ɔmo free ha ɛwɔ so ɔmo mba ne free ha ɛno nso ɛyɛ possible so we apply for Zambrano the only Zambrano na ye issue no ye mo amowo limited leave so dada no home office any court na agree say oh limited leave I was told that's so called limited leave no so but say we need limited leave or British child and not EU child now what na ha for at least a few years up to 5 years or even more ubetimi aye settlement application no. Final one on this point no so wo ba ha as a student na o visa no ewu na bibi nti wentimi renew visa na we above 25 na what na ha not even up to 10 years but wo pese wo show say wo private life e wo UK eno so timi ye application timanyati you be breaking it down further but these are the highlighted areas me pese obi ehu first wo your ba na wonyem na akola no papa eni hwe na wo ware obi oye British na wo indefinite all those enya ne ba no birth certificate no still needing embassy however under your marriage rules no akola no a British citizen into near one area 2 UK ancestry ye wo na wo UK ba wo yan wo ha o Ghana ana o pesa wo ba ha obetimi aye ancestry application o ye 17 and above 3 obi a ontena ha 20 years ba we above 25 years so obetimi a kire se bibi poten bi wo ho a esiw kwan se obekọ ukroma obetimi aye 4 obi aba visit ne visa no eba bewu ebia ene ana echina ontimi free her by 31st of October because bibi wona brabom obetimi aye bibi a friend exceptional assurance send email to exceptional assurance form on be extend the wasetana na say wo proof nkwan say BBC ukwan enti we ye areas and then we person obi ehun say obeti use the agya setana manyeti
Uncle Ben, yeah, that's it. Why you no straight forward? I hear the. It's here for some kind. This is the education that we are giving to the community. So, what's here? I know, say one way or the other, over fall under the categories Uncle Ben. And their man can say, oh, your ban now when you now new kunu nature say, hey, and then you know, well, men can it be, but akonya ewo hɔ a you can legalize your stay in the UK. Nti Uncle Ben, say ye papa mu a medical ebisa few questions bi na afi de megye de say ask the questions na eba no ebema ya akwenya na etumi apalpa mu nkakra na say explain it further e de amaye. Me wo question ba ko bi na o kan about ne atwa to ikra say embia waba ha as a visitor na embia na wopɛ sɛ yɛma wo mmere kakra woabɛyare na woka kyerɛ mo sɛ woyare nti wontumi ankɔ the time ɔ sɛ wokɔ no mpatwɔ ɔhɔ no yɛmfa ne sɛ obiara ɛreba visitor ɔbɛka sɛ obɛdi either sɛ a month dodoɔ naa me ho 30 days a month na nso no British High Commissioner bɛma wo 6 months visa. Minim say no na minimum if I may be wrong. And na minimum even more 6 months. Enti no wa ba bedo na wo requesting for 30 days. Na ya tim say 30 days na o catch up say wa bedi no. Na wa ba ha. Na embia we be hu say wa benya situation bi a wontumi nkɔ. Could it be say that 30 days now we request here no? Na say ekwa kowu a na wa catch from what send email na say wa from abomamane say o yare anase bibi ayew enti no wentumi enti omoma omre kakra anase o say wo twen busumi nsia na ebo wa de ni mo no eno na ekwa kowu a wo be bo mamane say wo hia amre kakra na wo de tu sa na mo na wo betu na na mpacho wo betumi ye no amame.
Well, Manyati, first of all, no, say wo baha as a visitor, your requirements be into why your application. What your room say oba di a couple of weeks, but oba no BBS kwan went to me uncle. Once our officer no here so be catch obia, but was our documentary reason no. The intia say in future no where your application na. Ya beka say your mao time sefako. Oko no catch say nka we do 1 month, but what could be 2 months and 3 months. Ade a bit me si kwan. It's important say so we are a ebi a call pharmacy. Ko Ghana for usually a area Ghana the young hospital your pharmacy. Tell you call pharmacy. Wako to APC and I wako to code. Receipt ne name and keep data or the call data who say we are. So possible. Mama ma obi who say oh has a visitor now we are utimiko GP. Utimiko accident and emergency. Obia owo kromo ha bia no oye entitled so obenya free primary health care. Enti sa wo ba ha as a visitor utimi ko GP once a watna ohono for at least 4 weeks no utimi GP ni ka so nhwe wa obetimi a report no ana sa utimi ko accident and emergency ana working center that I want people to know sa di we ya chreda ama ye evidence no to Facebook your time e be ya to hobium ti sa wo ha as a visitor na wo yare a ko GP ko accident and emergency ana ko working e free we are immigrant kra wuntua yentimi use against wo for future application enti manye once anipa na ba ha lawfully no wa ha lawfully no uhia sa obeka kire obia but important sa obe document ade enti a wuntimi anko within time a o ka sa obeko no.
Oh, okay. So the key word there is document that evidence. In a ya, who for another visa and for how are they?
Absolutely.
Yes, what it me ye pa their mind. Na baku ben so no, na say, ya wo no waha akra abawe bia ya wo no waha say. Na tama ya wo nane papa ewo indefinite leave to remain. Odi mfie nson waha ena omo tu kwan omo call Ghana. Omo call for good one ne yere ne akwala ne nyina akọ background de ha ne yewo no wakodi mfie bebre wo Ghana but sisi a no we say ono mo kita British birth certificate na ote Ghana ye den mpacho obi sa no wenya am say over 35 years now obetumi assign a chabe kansen be claim baby ayo mi efi ya na say after no mo call ye na wakotena ho afibon no there is nothing na obetumi aya afa ho mpacho.
Well, I mean, first of all, no, you were in the 80s, before 83. You were after the 80s. Now, first point, you want to be. You fancy you want after the 1981 Act no by into you want after 1981. To you war after 1981, no, you name say Margaret Thatcher because Commonwealth countries need be a boycott Commonwealth Games. I was South Africa now. Oyi automatic right to British citizenship at birth from first na UK to say America. You wo Hong Kong there. O maame ye illegal or ye legal or ye then utiminya British citizenship. Enti you check data ye de wo nipa no. The second one no ye ne parental status. Ti ye wo no na ne parents then na omo wo. Especially ye wo no before 2006 then na ne maame wo. Ye wo no after 2006 it doesn't matter. Now I'll explain. Obi a ye wo no after 1981 biya no we automatic right to British citizenship under the 1981 British Nationality Act, especially Section 1. We need automatic right. Or right, you know, we derive through our parents. To say, oh, mommy, no papa, warrior, it made through your father or your mother up to 2006 July. So, oh, mommy, one definite, we are British. Oh, mommy, indefinite. Now, papa, one definite. Now, our warrior, oh, mommy, and we are before 2006 July. We are British. So on worry o maame even now no all those say now when you're British on worry o maame no if BB section 4 of the British Nationality Act I say akola bia ye wo no na ne papa British and okuta indefinite but no on worry ne maame na emra ne nti no wantimi ameye automatic British national no ene ye the British citizen obisan ya ye the beche no free untieska section 4 4-1 maybe 4A, 4B, 4C, 4G, 4H. Ni nyina cover saa nkrofo no. The other part no ye omo ye warm after 2006. Ho no na British for no so omo ye nkwasiade. Enti omo restore saa power no ema because sadly no morality rules and a public policy no. If Rebi be illegitimate child, a very stupid word. I'm sorry to say that. So be free nipa anyame abono say oye illegitimate. Enti yefre bi illegitimate child tete no obete even ye krom kra we oba ware ya na be yenim go ase enu nti na ye twen kola so up to July 2006 akola na ye illegitimate ene sa word illegitimate no wuntimi use biom enti nkomo be ka se be legitimize oho but wuntimi use because omo so ma ye nkwase ade nti omo de power na ma omo but obi a ye after July bia no so papa e won definite stay at the time I wo and our mama won definite stay I wo UK yeah British citizen see I wo Ghana now papa ye British and our mama ye British again we are automatic British citizen make I case be yeah na papa na no an application not to her or be British in 1983 or when a money in our Ghana or will be 85 86 87 and about 92 Omunyina or your application bare 5 years ago omo catch omo say yes or the marriage certificate abasa no aware omo maame but UK NJ Ghana customary marriage certificate in tum now passport office for the catch omo and the catch who me aye am say oh na cause am ben kra ni na crofo dey no mo ne okay am ti catch omo letter nfa ya catch omo say scan omo te the other time omo refund this scan kra man because their policy was wrong and it was an insult to our institution of marriage because Ghana, at every point in time, the warrior no are valid for UK. Timanyati, it depends time I war no. Ningina are factors I was here the shame.
Yeah, and then lectures here, of course, because never be brave or say a papi mo. Now, Uncle Ben, baby, so okay, if you have particularly difficult situation, I have a case here. A branty e wo krum ha. Oba thinks is when you're 17 years. Na oba ye na nka omane ne yire ne ne man kakra kakra du baby na edwuma mu nsem ne sankrata sem te be ye den sesi a ne yire ja no ne man nyina apo no nti o si Ghana ne kra we nya nko bi because oni hwe ono so ba ha no bi mu ntumi nso hwe mo ho 17 years na nka be papa kra hu oba sreda na chese ato na adwenjo nam kra na efa ne tirim obi say no 17 years or so that's so 20 years na wakwa akɔgye ana say obi akwanya bi wɔ hɔ a obetumi egyina so na ɔno nso de legalize ne ho ana.
Well, Manyati, it's a particularly difficult situation. First of all, the two phrases are particularly difficult. And yet difficult, it has to be particularly difficult situation. Anything from life events to health. And a health and it could be anything from bodily health to emotional, mental health. And as a difficult situation, one of the factors is one well lose touch with omwa maybe a ufino. It's possible. So ubetimi akase well lose touch. That itself, when I was a prove. Bibia we are ujina so be from our situation here. The facts are our private life. Definition of private life, it's long. But the bottom line is Bibi intino one attachment to the UK. It may be emotional, it may be economic, it may be psychological. But whatever attachment I want, private life, your family life, and sometimes adult to adult life, because in your family life, ubetimi the account of private life now they are argument. Bibia o feel say a difficult bia. It may be marital issues, my emotional issues, mental health issues. It may be Arabia will receive her treatment. Now, usually, you can area your threshold either under Article 3 of the European Convention on Human Rights and also Article 6 of the British Human Rights Act, Section 6, because you're into our quality of life ecoform. It may be, say, a very serious heart condition. It may be, say, you're diagnosed with cancer. It may be, say, a combination of illnesses. It may be emotional diabetes, but also very serious diabetes, alpha tablets. But within that, or arthritis, overweight, and one no enough, but or combination of illnesses. What you need to do, is to then reflect and say, we may call Ghana, may they treat. Yes, you will free health, well, you're free, paid health care, Ghana, you pay a token, yeah, help. But and you're Arabian or more cover. And to when I was a process, I we may call Ghana, all those say your health service, it might not cover me. It's important, say, you better allow me. And that itself, can become a particularly difficult situation and into the winter minko.
Yo, Uncle Ben, medase. Afe me wo questions being so kakra ewa ha na we dey ya try to potoka semunti na me twitwa nkenkan no na yenhu. I believe say asking this question might get the explanation a bit to me cover some of the topics na ya keka say obetumi agina so na wonso wo de nya abeye legal wa ha no. We see I'm currently trying to help a 16-year-old visa national girl who has just arrived in the UK with a EEA family permit last week. Her application is based on her mother being married to a relevant EEA citizen who has EUSS settled status. Now, the mother and the stepfather want to throw her out of the country for unknown reasons. I am worried that she might have trouble applying for pre-settled status. However, if she can manage to find a job and support herself within the required 90 days of arrival, when she applies for pre-settled status, is she still required to prove any dependency or being living in the same house with her parents? Uncle Ben, based on her guardians below, there is no mention about dependency. So long as parents' marriage continues to exist, would that be sufficient? But your question in here.
And the child and will be anybody under 18. We're under 18 now.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't have to show dependency. First of all, akolana your application or the buy. The application or the buy, are possible, say, or cry, or more details now or the buy. Obeduha, a man a couple of months from Ghana and after the crew. Onya beduha, I was so apply for either indefinite stays or under 21 na ne sponsor no indefinite stay and as the sponsor no limited leave pre-settled status also apply for. In this case, we've done it several times. What we will do is, first of all, you better try, say, you bring your documents, because I don't know your client, maybe say, you're 19, 18, 20. Now your application, because we have a physical and penny phone on the application amount. The here say, what details now what they apply for. Family permit from outside, the same details now here. Now they are your application. Once I when you pre-settled status, say time no so normal apply mana. It's very likely say obehu no early before the 5 years. Enti obetimi I heard say obe switcher. The problem we have, say where there are issues with abuse, where say obetimi highlight any abuser. Then again, that's something that you be used to. But the bottom line is sometimes in Kolano Bedua, your family breakdown, our parents and say unti masem unti free fee hako. Would that constitute domestic violence? Of course, domestic violence is for people who are spouses. But be bien a permanent until your novel situations. I'll be timid argument. To say case of Pakistan, I make case here, Papa you didn't call Pakistan, or Kujana Toha, or you sue domestic violence application at the year successful. Important to be on your facts now the back. Novel situation which I say a mono bibi mono I would what drain it may be a novel situation. But we've seen cases like this and we've been very helpful to them.
Right. Uncle Ben, making mention of domestic violence. Suppose I'm in the UK, I'm married to somebody, got settled status, but he's done nothing to me. I haven't applied for anything yet. And then going through domestic violence under this partner. When you made mention of if you have a partner, you can also use that status or that area to apply to become legal. If I'm going through domestic violence or domestic abuse, is there any possibility that I can use this aspect also to legalize my status here?
Okay. In immigration, when you're boxed in a square, yes, you have the rules in a year, but you're free to be a friendly discretion. And to can I say this? Okay, I'll say it. Case be Richard, a very difficult case. What him says, Obi warrior, na a benima, na nipana wa warrior no, unia satana. I just said, who prove to be a friend insurmountable obstacle.
Okay.
And the insurmountable obstacle, no, ni dino sana emu duno sana non sotie. Eye bibia yentimi enhuri a kwan. Insurmountable obstacle. Bibia wintimi enhuri by non so a kwan. Enti eye dan. In that case, no, you represent client. Or yet, or yet, single sex, or yet, bema, or your bar. Now, say any panel, or the no Ghana, why her on be stone no crekuno. Ain't within the body of the law, no be any hosa. So, bet me at the annoy, right? But we did it. We did it in the sense that. In immigration law, discretion is very important. And this is what I keep saying. Say, immigration no is so dynamic, say, novel situation be a solution. Short of say we control, and I would provide false documents. Situation be a so how we solved that particular problem was to create the response to insurmountable obstacles. Because say Ghana ni oba ene another bema krumuhano oye oba because why sex change first of all gay or Ghana and allowed, okay, legally no and allowed. 2, opposite sex, and answer obi a sex change, it creates a huge problem psychologically, physically, almost security. Enye adwuma wo ga. Obi akọ bo omaku atan omani. And that's how we created the Insaman, and it was successful. It's a very novel solution to a particularly difficult instance. Now, I cited this because problem be any immigration more any solution. Enti se wo issue with domestic violence. Bear in mind say law no a prescribable idea a betimi ama wenya. First of all, we last assetna no I was say we a partner. Partner could be common law relationship, 2 years living together. And I say obi a waware no. Encover fiancé, ana encover obia omo young man of visa in that particular. But I say within the body of the law, no, there's be a friend of discretion. Immigration case work be discretion say obehwe case no. When I was highlight idea eboa. And in this case, there's be wa obetimi raise here. And we try to be very fertile with our imagination. I create solutions. And yet that we will tell you. You try and error. That we don't do. But what we do is say, problem beyond, we'll have a solution to it. And we'll discuss that with you.
Wow. Yo, problem bia e was no cry mount grandson. Problem bia e was solution. You have for what trend there. Your situation and you're hopeless so. Fabra. Send you bia be pipe muma BWF Solicitors for. Omu abotre abotre de bi wo ho enra me ko ho abotre ye nyama me no. Oh my god, enti no wonso bra na fa situation ne bra na yenhwe yempense mu na ehu kwan a ebefa so a BWF Solicitors ebeboa wo dodo na aba so no menim say obi pente me be lines no so groffa start every, but I've got few questions. However, I'm going to open the phone lines whilst we keep on discussing. Now, topic I no, you say how to become legal migrant in the UK, even if you are now illegal. Now, so far we've explained few things. Whether you live in the UK legally will also depend on your circumstances, and then Uncle Ben has been able to digest this some of the circumstances that you can use by saying if you have a partner, you can apply. If you have a child, if you live in the UK for long, and if you are under 18 years through the ancestral route, or you have a particularly difficult situation. Now, these areas, I believe, if we should go very detailed, now, ube won't say, ube folly somewhere, baby, na wonso wabeye wasitna. Sisi, maybe a telephone lines now to say, afe no joining ya. We are still here, BWF Solicitors, legal hour so na ye Canadian semanum tika krentina brofo na basa no ti for mo fanchemi. Say how to become a legal migrant in the UK, even if you are illegal. Maybe a telephone line in patrodo for na efreno. Ube to me akoso afre whilst I read some of the questions that are coming. Ube to me the question about Facebook ne so mekayama. Now to me if you want to call use the WhatsApp no to me a WhatsApp voice note it was 07596620154. Apart from that no friend Messi 0208-123-1016 and now say 073-9920-8468. Names no etwa ewo program na se fa na freye Uncle Ben ewa ha obeyiwa no. Uncle Ben men kan me next question na ewa ha. Osim a friend has been granted leave to remain in the UK on the 10-year route. When the time came for the leave to be extended, I managed to secure a fee waiver and the application to extend the leave to remain has been submitted. I am hopeful that once the application is granted, the friend will also have access to public funds because of the situation. However, the friend cannot wait for the decision. Can I apply now for change of condition of leave to allow access to public fund? Pacho question back one obi di abetumi nim na Uncle Ben ekwanya wo ha obetumi ayesa change yi ana.
I have a very interesting question. Nipa yi, I say, Madam for me, aya application na wayɛ fee waiver ana our apply so no we stay to home so yɛ destitute nti yɛ approve a obetumi akɔgye benefit but decision no main application na yɛbɛma no visa then my but hope is say visa na ɛmma no obetumi asesa condition na then be ntumi sesa because the only condition obetumi asesa na say oh visa and our biometric card ayama wasetena wo sesa saa asetena no condition na ɛwɔ mu no say no recourse to public funds no what's the sign no now we am father no my over there asesa until the answer is no untimi ensesa I just was trying for decision no
na ho chena bank ben and that for bon ho chena bank asa yo oni adofo wa homa so em say wan twen kra mpa cho ye fra osem o kase free my ente wonka.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, mommy.
Yeah. Particularly, the person who said, my year disabled, I think, not disabled to have B1 exam.
But your peja voice kakrama and why? And we are faint.
My year disabled, I think, not disabled to have B1 exam. Last meeting, Sam said, Laura, Eunice, Casa, Chocos, no. I was saying to me, Cococho. Some such a very okay cemetery accommodate, let's say, me solita, me doctor hall for exemption, and I said, so now cemetery culture, and
okay, now disability, no, and him for a dream more dear and now physical.
Cancer, then paralyzed.
Okay, you Uncle Ben, Pacho, Yemia Bay is such unfortunate way. You bet to me, question I will be sad. I don't know, sir, what's here, dear.
I'm so or you're disabled and I will be sad no say I emotional mental I not say head and cancer also what paralyze it.
Paralyzed, yes.
Well, first of all no so what exemption from how better English you know any life in UK you're the age in the we are below 18 or above 65. That is one. The other exemption, no, and it's a will call for British citizenship. I will say, what I say, oh, disability be ain't me my own dear. Right? And yes, ain't me my own treasures and but ain't me my own dear. It may be mental, it may be blindness. It may be memory, issue to do with the memory. It may be any of those. Your forms or doctor no be fail forms now what they apply for exemption. Disability no then it may be say a disability it could be any disability. Say a preventive say we prepare for exams now. That is one area will be to me use so they apply for exemption.
Okay, say or they are to so mammy, ain't you know, senior Uncle Ben, a church mono, me did say, Ubenya and Hontia Siena, with the telephone lines I did Juman and Society 0208123116 and I said 07. Yeah, and baby, have a question. You order for one, Master. Good morning, Pachoka, say free my enter Kawai.
Good morning, Nadia, and good morning, Uncle Ben.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's so someone who you did.
Yeah, where pa?
I don't hear where.
The first question is, you make your application under Appendix F. Now, what we renew if we can number. At the time of the application, now the sponsor and the British citizen. But as I said, I'm granted and sponsor not a British citizen. And Kulano gets me qualified after living in the UK for 2 years to become British citizen.
Well, I mean, first of all, no, say what there was spouse about now what them kolaka ho. Ankola no masete na yeden.
Indefinite leave to enter.
Indefinite leave to enter. Say you share Section 3(1) of the British Nationality Act. Apart from Section 1 and Section 4 of the British Nationality Act, most of the sections Section 3, Section 6, Schedule 1. Ne nyinaa ayɛ discretionary. Enti, so you can't discretionary for wo ba no, first of all, ɔyɛ under 18. 2, watena ha for 2 years. 3, awofoɔ baako ayɛ British, and as I will apply for British. So meet any of these requirements, yes, ubetimi I register them as British citizens. Use form MN1 now the IA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Abba.
You're welcome.
Yes, so that's why.
Yo.
Your question back. Question then I mean bisanin tema me ho betre me. Wa wo so patogina so kakra ma me wa me bisa question back wo we ni so ansana. Odi aba ho say good morning Manyeti and Uncle Ben. Please, does extra hours or overtime on top of your contracted hours qualify for financial requirements? That is financial requirement of bringing your wife from Ghana. But on the question, very short one, Uncle Ben.
Enti sɛ wohwɛ appendix FM na wohwɛ appendix SE a yɛfrɛ no specified evidence a sɛ woprove wo income na ade a wode prove 6 months pay slips, 6 months bank statement. P60 no ɛma historical record ɛnyɛ obiara na ɔwɔ P60 ana employer's letter te wo pay slip no sika bia a wanya wɔ so bia sɛ yɛ overtime sɛ yɛ holiday pay a yɛde chair wo sɛ yɛ den once I ade ne nyinaa for 6 months na ɛyɛ half of 18.6 no ɛbɛ qualify. It doesn't matter sɛ na wonya sika no.
Okay.
Yeah.
You we dey what we dey. Odo for wa homa so pacho. O ka se free ma yente wonka. Good morning, yeah, wa.
Yo, na me ba so na me bisa for exemption no.
Okay.
For Kuma for 4 months. Into me sure me who say me nya stroke e wo me too.
Oh.
Because of that, no. Mommy to me, kind of baby, as I person the left hand side.
Yo mommy, senior me da say, why ka so why? No pe wa ma me so my emotional kakra. Near ten say senior Uncle Ben church mu no. Enye hu sa, eno ani say doctor wo be fill form no na ya hwe. E de ama doctor ne be hwe.
We doctor mommy exemption ba. Mama mi can know to me. I say you can't get my reaction. But I just wanted to be sure.
Kasa me ntene papa o. Anke ba me nim sa o tene nka me nti kasa ne papa.
Yeah.
The doctor saw my exemption. My exemption now over the year life in the UK. But I know them I about my visa from life in the year. Life in the UK exemption. Na better will say I think a home office for no better and one that.
Okay. Uncle Bob Patrick say Dr. Naman on life in the UK exemption until Bisa say
Yes, there be one money that for my really year life in the UK dear. Exemption letter not their money.
With GP in a this
There be consultant.
Oh, consultant no na this forms no e dey amount.
That's right.
Intesi a obisa say obetumi use eno for English na what's the real question?
The person will say okay say you better make exemption work.
English na so ana.
Yeah, English.
Oh, okay.
Adam sending a link.
Yo, me nim said senior Uncle Ben cheche mu no when nyanti as Uncle Ben ni question was reframe no. Also we nya exemption letter for the life in the UK. No, besides obetumi nso enya for the English test na. But I believe say
there be obetumi that form the great form life, digital life in the UK. Menya no na or the actual be one the amame. But we be what I say.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know, say one form or say two form, but that same format now, may consultant, they actually be one in their mom.
Okay. So, see a question in here.
The question is, with that C1 exemption certificate, Home Office will they allow me to go through me?
Oh, okay. I feel I made to us. Uncle Ben.
Okay. And first of all, no, or her Facebook screen is so. Adia we here no, ya de abeto ho. Enti uridi or say waiver request for the knowledge of language and life. Knowledge of language in English language. Life, your friend say,
Life in the
life in UK. You go through form no. To usher form now, first of all, udin, date of birth. Right? But I say,
Into also was our from CBA, why feeling
Request for knowledge of and then that doctor na ye their mommy. Wa feeling from their mommy.
and your question now is, do you think so what the home office for bedia to now? Patron question no. Oh, many are bad.
I
No,
go to the
I
bottom.
say, Uncle Ben Patron.
Go to the bottom of it. Yes, and to usher form now, a bisa professional opinion. To say, in the opinion of the doctor, no, say, Niema one saying, a positive. Say, yes, in the opinion, it has a bit me, I want to mean yes, any say. Very likely some begiatum. Enti obia or medical condition bia o feel say no ntini wuntimi nya exams no. For sa form we come out doctor. Or feel we are fa kan application no na fa ko. But o pese obi hwemu ma wa. Of course, obetimi ama lawyer a review. But doctor and a professional opinion no. I was so conclude say sa di way affect you no. Enya dia obetimi actual knowledge of language and life in UK no.
But just say why you okay?
That's right.
Yeah, that's Nyamin Shash why. Yeah, bye. Oh. Yeah, some you Pacho wa me pick jina so na menka me question ba kon ewo Facebook ne so. Mensha asem free mami ya ejewa menka wo de ba ko na yenko enim na mre ni sha. Or say, good morning, Manyeti and Uncle Ben. A friend brought her mom to the UK through the EEA route in 2019, and she has pre-settled, but unfortunately, her daughter and her husband has divorced. Can the mom still apply for settled status when she reaches her 5 years continuous stay? Her daughter has settled status and looking after mom. Uncle Ben Pacho, Mami ya question you.
Yes, obetimi. The entire tisa ne say a friend be a friend of retention of right. So our retention of right no a EU family member no. Obi oya EU family member be a enya retention of right. Enti I started with the spouse no. Now I filtered down to other family members no. Enti once or qualify within the rules, especially the banenya indefinite leave under the EU appendix E, which means on anya. But because oya mother no, it depends on time or the bar, but I advisable so be sure say on any banner kosote and also be sure dependency say time no so. Yeah, obetimi.
Yeah, Uncle Ben that's it. But also, Mami miss a question answer. I can survive. I was in the Ghana. I went to the Ghana High Commission this week. I've been there twice, Monday and Ra. Name so be home now. We had a slight situation. We were honum. Omo private way no more using. It's just two, male and a female. So just say bakope, and obi a borrow. Now akoba ne se nkwala nso wo mu ana obi kwa na ba ko gina ho very desperate ema enam so kra mo obi ese ne ho. Enti obi di aba say obi sa yem bia the experience last Monday my it's here for mo fan chame why o say yem fa petition ko na omo ye ho bibi ampa ampa mami where is ayate Ricky where is this petition ayate ye be hwe ne ye be ye wo ho a ye be tro e de akoma omo o say my we need more washroom ampa ene ye nukre situation omo yire omo ho say omo be make everything right however nipa da se ni ho dwuma de ya na enda form enti mokọ nso amonya abotrem se why you be bia na ukọ na enso ye na still almost see aka bibia sometimes I think say a communication also a hard drink akra but they are improving into no I'm not here to condemn them but rather we can speak to them no more improve our services because a lot of people do complain about the services provided over them. Yo, yebeko ye nim Ricky yedase say raises issue yedase. Odofo a wa homa so mpacho ye fra wo sen na o kase frame.
Me pacho me din de Gloria. Me wo UK he ya.
Yo. Mpacho be some question.
Uncle Ben mo so na me di bedu krom ha. Nyame hwa wo mo no mo dwuma pa wo mo ni. Na me ba ye no me di 2.5 ne be rem. Me kuno no so asetena okrom about on gite ha book. Nti me di so na nim so me ba me jan kwala me no ofie. Enka afo ase no me na 7 years. Nti nko mo na me ko form.
Okay.
Nti me kai no. E na me be hu me lawyer e wan ka ben mo office for last month no see o. Office ka me je no a me ye adwuma me you know. But it can ba ko ye 20,000 per year. And ba ko ye me ko check ba ko no say part time say ho me nya almost 700 because me ye 20 hours a week. Nti me ne ko kasa so me pan church say no ka me hia say o ma me ni payslip na me fan support me die no na me sika no ko so na me tin ko fan kwala me no because o ma nya 7 years enye expect ma me apartment dey.
Okay.
Me ne ko kai no say me o ka no ka chem so be me 11,000. Nkwala me no payslip no dey support me no. And I'm sure you want to so kakra me kwa me ka be see 8.
Mpacho mami titi asenia asem na ekono me kase wo ka kanif wo de frown to makakra nka ni pepe
mesro no ka se be boa me no na ma ho de ni tini
na me kan say enye legal so we be kasa akere wo enti no frown to ma mesro we ni di mo why
ma senti me ko hu be bia me ye adwuma no na me ko catch you so say no so on betimi ama me nwoma bia e kire so omo boa man kwala na bedu no mbo mbe support me ma setina mu no bo so ni nsia na me bisa se me da so wari na bia me sa ba be hu me lawyer na bia be obekasa kwenya wo no mo bisa se na adan na ne kunu no amfa ni sika sama amwa me na anye nti na me pese me hu se adwuma na me wo mu no omo se on betimi aboa me enwoma bi a chese me bedu on be so ya ne bo so ni nsia no e ho no omo nda o ti kakra ana se enu ne question on pocho me bisa.
Yo, mommy, me da so question will be say no. Me da say na nka you could have just made it straight saying bia ukun mpese obe support o. So ho ade no. E ya na ya be fidie ne so a enya ye nkromufo nko a na tie ye. Ekọ na I believe so we have monitors. When I say monitors no, Opcom e monitor all these programs into say be say so a ya na sheda emboa okay it me so any demo next time bibisa na what who say nya we bisa no yo uncle ben pacho wadaroma obetumi eyi asem
yeah rather unfortunate situation anka ideally nanka me pese obeba be hu ye na ya hwe ne case na ma no first of all no say wo pese wo de wo baba na wo limited leave your scale was a winner. And for example, a year and I could 18.6. What the Baba can 22.4. What the Biom can and also a the Bibe can. And you're calculating in a near share. But the Bia Meka say in relationships, no, Ubi or me who cases be brave, especially a more person form at the banner. Be won't be a beman empene. Sankola no beba to be won so the bibi abeto ma kwan mo se ni sei e bi okra kola no ba to be cause marital breakdown crowd ye hu bebre enti the first step na say so who situation mo sa one lawyer bekasa na ya calculations to say employer na offer bibia It may be say very helpful. It may be say helpful. Just remember, so we income and yeah share. And yeah, we income on kwa. We income you okay. On also kwa income you okay. To say we income no, it do threshold no kwa dia. Ubitimi aye. It may also be say be a ohun so se into the akola no ba ko beba. No man no the aka akra na wadi 18 no. On any de no ba first. Na echire no ho ba ba wa. Na watimi akofa ba ko na ba. But the tibia na the biha meka no. Problem bia no ye was solution. It might not be solution na ebe ye obi ade, but bibia no ye ho solution. Ti sometimes no to me use the discretionary route no. Now depending on what the case is no. Obetimi dey justify. Nti ohima so obe fra officer omo wo ho frɛ na nipa wo hwa wo no hwa wo na ye hwɛ de betimi ayama. Why?
Yes, yeah, that's Mommy Gloria. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Uncle Ben, situation yeah na na adwo. Me nua be me bi nso saa na one ne yire ye yi uni one ne aware atena ha. Na be ma ni ewo madada ewo Ghana. Nti no mo wa ha papa yi ni maame wa ha. Na nse kasakasa ma maame de bufo ekɔ back to ne yi krom. Afei papa yi ahwɛ ɔse okay enya hwe wo de memba na amene ɔma wo metumi egyina so akɔ form de aba nti no ɔde application akɔto ma ɔkɔfa nkwala na aba maame tie a ɔse ɔne ne kan ye nanso maame na ntia ɔse da bi kokoko kyɛ sɛ aware gyae o sɛ den kyɛ sɛ nsɛm ntɔkɔ abɔ mo ntɛm nti ɔmpene ɛne sɛ papa yi went ahead to apply for the kids. NM say ye try and unfortunately respond no ekopie maame phone so send email mo. Maame buefu de den ni so oba be frɛ home office for na wa cancel aware na cancel document cancel bibia na mbisa say is it possible sir Uncle Ben?
So I unfortunately no I idea Chelsea pa e bi na me refer to no obia ntimi mfrɛ home office ma cancel aware so onye divorce aware timi enya problems and some more temporary issues ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ aware no ni hɔ even within the EU law no sɛ monte anya de bia na mote kra na because munja aware no still we a family member nti wasetena no oba ne pe ompe obetimi akoso but also no some aware for 3 years or more obetimi a retention of right nti anonye problem but anade bia meka no issues ni bi wo ho a better say one lawyer bekasa na lawyer na pe solution amount say na be ya beboa na ma obia eho ato no
Yo, Uncle Ben, me that's you, Crumoni, or I yere how more high and power. Yo, other for our muscle. For Vancha, better be an astronomy. But I okay, free me until Kawaii.
Good morning, Manichi.
Good morning.
Actually, my question, yes, sir.
Page our voice, Grandma, why?
Pachomachi. Mr. My question, yes,
okay, but in terms of why?
The kind of no, my retaining my rights as me a divorcee, he family with me. My retaining my rights. Now, I'm person who say, me for sure, me apply for me settled status now. And I say, indefinite leave to remain now. And when I say metro life in the UK test, you know, any me could have degree in student, you know, I say B1 idea. So in person who say woman has metro life in the UK test, you know, as someone with a retained right of residence. And secondly, you know, so in person who say they could have retained right of residence, you know, in person who come a bar, if you Ghana a bar, no one couldn't be of what has made me. And I say, what's a chain, and my name is settled status now, Kana, my Timak of Panama. And the third one also, me for me, baby. Or no, Eputa, with an battle, and in 2.5 needy. Now, or who Bema or Ghana, present on any call, I will try. Now, one thing in the balance of Ghana, and also I want to mean emetna see ani kunu so eda so Ghana nti no opeso hu say akonya bi ohoma no say dia one be man ware akonya bi ohoma no say be man bi tinya be ka no ho aha na wo kan bi ohoma bi tinya be ka no ho aha na acho the question no
Yo, Uncle Ben, Pacho, what's the Abranti income?
Yeah, but first one, I'll say we're retaining the right of residence or call for settled status. To also your English and a life in UK, no university do it. Under EU route, we'll call for settlement, we hear English. The only time I'll be here English is I will call for British citizenship. And today be win here. The second one, no, and Obia, I'm say, or say, well, over 2.5 years. Professor Kofane Baba. Na sorry, Professor we share will be Ghana. Bema the person better. Unfortunately, omo pre-settled status betimi di obi abaye EU4 nko. 2.5 years omo betimi di omo abaya wo mba. Untimi fa wuku ana wo yeremba. I just say we are settled. We are refugee. And now we are British. And I'm the third one was in relation to Sir Kola Usaden. Okay, so well, or retain right of residence, pre-settled status. And so we retain our right through marital dissolution when you're EU family member. Because we need settled status, when you're EU family member, to won't for pre-settled status and for our member, and you're possible.
Okay, Papa, that's why. Yeah. Onyado from Patrick Jana so back come me why me bisa me question. Uncle Ben me what question be what have. A client and a potential client be say or limited company wants to apply for a Patrick wa we page my pick me Patrick obe to me a lower way ne kakra na me kind question after that I'll ask you to talk. Why, Mr.
Okay,
all right. I see a potential client who has a limited company wants to apply for a sponsor license. He is the director of the company and the only company worker. He is not settled in the UK yet. Not just our limited leave to remain. My question is, could he be the key personnel? I read the Guardians and could not find my exact answer. Okay. Only only it says that the company should have a level 1 user at least who is settled worker. So I am quite confused. Any thought much appreciated. Uncle Ben, my king can't be but we didn't say what yes.
Yeah, well, I about omo wa adwuma omo pese omo je license wa ha na omo tibe de nkrofo ba. Tese na kan obi a wa adwuma bia o tibe je license na o de nkrofo ba. So we meet requirements na nko ade a. Ti ono amu no nya indefinite stay but or ye legal e wa ha. Ti we bi adwuma. Ti the first requirement is say we bi adwuma. O wa adwuma. Wonya illegal. Wonya illegal. So we level 1 or level 2, tier 1 or tier 2 user, it doesn't really matter. And idea here and say when you be meet the stringent requirements about registration, I was on a professional body, a register this animal. I idea a boy Ghana phone be brave and so we be the fact that we need indefinite and now when you're British and still be to me.
Yo, and yes, I'm the dead. Ghana for what to more trend. Mumbia, you may yo. Mumbia, na a young plank for now. To see a dear baby, I see. Or the four must so yammer compatter or Casafri me until Kawaii.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm not in my farm where. And I read them, Madame question and this man. Madame was here or baby one, but. Pano, while only be a while about her, unfortunately, never on an action plan. I'm a bomb. Nikuna Casapes, any pan on an action plan, but so are they already start Rano. Is it possible so betimi ayesa.
But you from beginning ana.
Pacho da bio.
Okay. Nka question dey nka wa obenya answer wo ho. Uncle Ben, emsa afi no adjoin ni. Na the question
Yeah,
no.
enti wosi wo nua no wahia obaa bi no obaa ne wokun. Ba ne kun ni krom ha. Ana oni obaa na nyem.
Aye.
Yeah, so first of all no under the law no akola no any confusion under section 59A of the section 50A 9 of the British Nationality Act no. Ti akola no be derive the nationality from ne maame. Anka for British nationality purposes no ne papa ane maame ne kun. But for application where they are straightforward. Ti papa na ne maame no wo a obetimi agina ne ba no so na odi age asetena aye possible. Yeah.
Pacho da bio papa ni pana ona na ayeden. Papa okro no so wo okro ma bo % ko no ayede. Already start one and is you guys obetimi ayede.
Maame na asetena ayede. Wo bisa for asetena na wo bisa for say when di na wo say ko birth certificate ni so.
When you see that birth certificate, no, na say ni kuna nempa on na kempa obetimi register man say nobody I know. Obana wa wale a ni kuna ni ha wa kempa.
First of all, o ko register wo ba wo kromo ana wo ka krom say wa ware a wo kun ni di na be birth certificate ni so. It doesn't matter say e obi foforo. Enti e wo so mo decide ade a one papa no be ko betimi ne na bom akọ na o makoya. Enti sa ade a obe go through registration and re-registration. A very difficult thing for most people because sometimes the only way I'll be to me is by DNA. But so on no kwa I'll be to me register an American oko kasa wa warrior oku no DNA bebaso enti me tunefo.
Okay.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah, I'm not saying that. Right.
Pacho wa me pick o gina so kakra ma me na menka me question ba ko e wa ha. Kenneth Opare or say good morning. I am asking this on behalf of a friend. He just arrived in the UK on a student dependent visa. Will he be able to switch to any sort of route as the wife wants to divorce him? Oh, na say we dey for crowd. Kenneth, we dey for say we can say odina so partial. Na ya amount say opese oye dia me man ke ben kasa kra. Omfra BWF Solicitors no book appointment. Ye betre nneoma so de ni nyina aka no mfa nkọ ne anyema no why? Yenko yenim Sandra Yedasi. Nimbisa we so Kwekubo Bonso say, how much does skilled worker need to put in his account before coming to the UK? Uncle Ben, wait, I want to magic questions in your answer.
Answer my.
Kweku onyashi kakra e wo mu na kire se ono atumi to aduane di mpenasa. Why? Enti enye big issue bia sa. Irina say good morning lawyer Ben and now manye tia won so mama yenko so Eric Donaldson say good morning manye T and Uncle Ben. Basically I'm a spouse of a EU partner. I have my pre-settled and I was granted the 5 years residence in the UK. My EU spouse has changed after we have lived together for 3 years and the situation cannot be controlled. Now I want to retain my right. Please, I want to know if I will need her help after my 5 years residence has expired because I learned will need a code from her to apply for my settlement after the 5 years route. No, na make can say you say you worry I need you for worry. Problem nkwa no mo koso yen o. Anga be mpacho e dey na kra abranti o hia.
Well, sir, we're retaining the right of residence. No, an application. No, need a share. Still, obey. It doesn't matter. The bottom line is once my man of pre-settled status, 5 years, and all more details in our case law, stringent insistence, sir. Kofa we bra no. Once I obey to me actually more worry 3 years, more divorce, so data or divorce, will chromo her, whatever it is, for the subsequent years, or top on an app and they do 5 years, okay, now winning a share cry, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's the other 4 1 must kafra why now questions ne doors me jebi to me behame. But talk as a frame, yentonka.
Mepacho you my good morning. Pacho Mr. Body. Yeah, Mepacho Uncle Ben, you are for my good friend. We are reading the city course. Namiadum appeal has been allowed our working implementation from HHSU. Now say almost become a proof of address. Now all year no the proof of address no actual so. Now mentia says the entire almost proof of address need. That's what the bank statement is not as proof of address. Okay, uncle.
Yes, obey me at the bank statement I call. In fact, bank statement is one of the most recommended evidence of residence. So what to be? Why? Okay.
Yensu ye dasi papa, yensu ye dasi. Minka the question ba ha. Efwa isaba asamwa udiye mi dedie. Or say good morning, Manyeti and Uncle Ben. God bless you for the great job, help, and the amazing education you are giving our community. Mami, yensu ye dasi. Why? Please, my question this morning is now how long does the Home Office respond to FLR in bracket FP renewal application? I am renewing for my second 2.5 because I sent mine on the 12th of December 2021, but I have not heard anything from Home Office. And how do I contact them, or I should keep waiting to hear from them? Thank you. Uncle Ben, part on the question or no?
Well, first of all, applications can vary. It be taking weeks, it be taking months. I did be American say we your application. I declare. I did also declare. Fill the forms now. And my list of documents I was out there. Once I was a list, uploading na fako na yes show say BBI fine. Sometimes I helpful so be letter account. But whatever it is, so we provide BBI upfront a manner quicker. But nan saying delay no buffer. All those or more year before still delay but new applications delay na perform substantially.
Yo, yeah, that's it. Uncle Ben, yeah, making mention of delay near the no. Obi a orgy course ama ni workers. Potentially, and him said do na echo na nkrofo bebre so I started this type of application to know yeah share figure and I say waiting time na. Obi a course no after 2 months. Regular say and I say normal say after 2 months, not 3 months still onya respond from the Home Office and patch
Sir Magneti course na COS, Certificate of Sponsorship. Now UK you say course your course no me you define and undefined and as inside and outside. Ti omo inside no obi a man obi businesses are represent you nyina minya course no ma within days. Abacha 1 week ombenya because I use priority service no. Omo outside wouldn't use priority service. It is a nipa ni define course no go that now or yamawa. My experience in this it could take anything from a day to 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, and this case me baby or base school ha. Na or say or school no early October no ba yare kakra. Enti no afe na wako school no ho say okwakwa registration na nko so ba September e na wamba oba October early October oba nso the COVID na ebae. Na wabetena sikakra after 2-3 weeks na afe na okwakwa registration. Na okoye no minim agreement on school for no ko mo city say wetia school fees no 10,000 out of 23,000 ontia 10,000 afi on san show prove say next one no ebeba ntem ya enti no ema madwen ko bi nso na de time a oye application no school application and na ode culture in fact all the menka ho asem but nipa kwen okoye na anye yie na obedu fia na mo send ni email say so when to me unsettle adie yi the next day na one man up to 5 o'clock na on metro e de akoma home office na omon cancel ni course no nti obisa me say in this case na e no betumi aya fa ho uncle ben omonya ntro asat enra no se enra no moma no so mbetro de akọ internet say so mbetro kra no pay no mbetro de akọ mpacho obisa no se oye switch na eye possible ana say se omotro de kọ na home office for nsa cancel letter no na say ontumi enswitch bioma na mpacho uncle ben.
Okay, yeah, represent businesses bebree our industry ni ma omo je nkrofo atena ha. Now what we find is any business ni nyina na equipped to determine whether say nipa no betimi switch and I want to switch. For example, Nigerian business be a represent omo no. Me ne ma me ye Zoom be 1 hour wie no. She was almost in tears. Say omo and omo handle omo messing up. But the bottom line is say opese o switch here. First of all, no, nipa na awokoye adwuma ma no, awoso ye employer checking service. Ti oye na still no wo certificate no wo ho a obetimi aswitch. It doesn't matter. The bottom line no, I was so act as quick as possible. Time is of the essence. Nti once I catch us you betwam no, men train. Me hu bia 1 year nyina ye ntwam, me hu bia after 90 days ye twam, me hu bia after 60 days ye twam. May be after 30 days ye twam. To win himself waba one ko school na yan intem na switch. And to sa umu twam a wintim switch. And a nipa na ofa no or try so best switch or wabra ye twam a or no mo no benya problem. Why am baba visiting agent license and everything.
Yo uncle ben ye nye ti ase de ye yenhwe for nama ye tamaso make us make kan say ye be reserve a few questions na aba no ama ochina the community and the law emre asum say dwumafo eguyechi twen na uncle ben aba be show mo yarefo egu ho enti na uncle ben Mr. we ni de mu emre na ye bi etiefo emre na ye bi ye be sorry ye na so akọ mum answer na ye be kono me sabo monkai se nyame adom ochina the community and the law baso you read from the community and the law de eburu 2 hours so nti no unya wo question ni bisa ni bebre wo ho make a date with us 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock ochina Saturday ye nua bema orieku bedi mu akotene na ye gidi se mentumi ansa wa ha na se dodo na efre na mentumi ambo enre mo no me won se bi mo nso ye voice note unfortunately mentumi ambo ochina mesene ne nyina de akọ nti mumba embetie ye ewo honom na mobenya mo answers mo questions answered ewo honom uncle ben pato ye kona de na ye mfanto ya adwen mu na wotwe a yesimu na ansa na yasan hie bio.
Yeah, niema bebre aba me kan sambrano omaye amendment oma amend the law no oma amend the guidance notes ebiom mo ye complain about home office amonti omonkana omo the new we are a friend of independent examiner complaint procedure aba and you know see the better screen so no ho and home office launch independent examiner of complaint service to say will be against home office na watchre omo na unya proper response ubetimi akọ mo ho. The other part nso a me pese obi ehun is extended family members no first no nanka wuntimi extend no but see a wuntimi extend even after 2020 no say owo document a kire say ye de amawe free Ghana aba ana ye de mawa ha ubetimi a extend no afa ma no nso amoku mu dada mo de mokọ Ghana na mo agya mo ho de mo passport na aba no kwan wo ho a ubetimi apply no aba one of the reasons ubetimi use for domestic violence case law court no high court no agiatum say in the case of AM versus Secretary of State no wrong say home office e be refuse to ubetimi aba ebio mo amobedu ha na home office age mo mobile phone is anema no case of HNMN and HH say home office near wrong they cannot use a section 25 or Section 45. Somebody with mobile phone. The only time a Home Office bet me after mobile phone say, ready premises be now more year, both under the criminal, the PACE, that's the Criminal Evidence Act, you know, and I said within the Immigration Act, and I said the 2004 and I 1999 Act, you know. Home Office into me seize with phone. Timu be do na mo jimu phone na, but no who say illegal on to me yet. Adia na me pesa me de mama no. Nyame ya adoma ebe shia mo echina.
Yo, Uncle Ben, yes, yeah, that's it. Yes, yeah, that's it. Don't know more about now. Went to me and boom with the more fan channel. Auntie Angela, also a very special morning to you too. Menta Charles, just a more draws on that because I'm a boba. And ye, it's more family Jobia, so Michia or Bibian, so I want to be out to me by some ever commented be no. Nyame en shram, I had a did you mediano ABC mediane, magneti, na Nyame adoma. Na watchi na sene na exact same time same next week besa issue but before then community and the law no ebeba so na make a date so we share BWF Solicitors for tra kwan enye yira kwan kra ko for trade underground Victoria line straight to Seven Sisters usi was Seven Sisters na bomode ana twetwa weni na kopie your friend is saying second exit. Would they share an exit na ye huhun bi but bomani aga so share exit number 2 ukopie ho na fro atwede na basro pe obehun say abansoro bi si wenim mu fro na abansoro na wode ni hia obehun ya atro nyomem akese bi wo ho no fro ko number 4 you can say floor 4 BWF ewo ho we dey quick one eti meja mo ha me de se munya atie na mutie munya asuti na mutie program e butu me hwe ye nso monhwe yi kira kwan ne ya kire no same bia still opese just go back to the video and then go through na san hwe biom ubenya nimde bebre efre mo me ma munyina happy weekend bye bye.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws, there are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.